live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Boston Celtics. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. Bird, the pass to the chosen one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. With the new season, Clark, officially underway. What are you most excited about as we go into this new season?
Yeah, I'm always looking forward, Kevin, to which players make the big jumps from year to year. We hear all the time about players putting in the time and work during the offseason. Now we get to see which ones have really done that.
This is why the D must stay up on English. He's thinking of shooting as soon as he touches it.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by English.
You know, sometimes defenses just sleep on this guy. They forget how explosive he can be.
Explosive is right. He's more than happy, though, Clark, to remind them of what he can do when airborne.
Indeed.
And for a point guard like him to be able to dunk it, it's extra devastating for a defense when this happens.
Here's the chosen one. He has 5. Here's the teardrop. Counted. The chosen one's got 7 points in the game.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
English's shot is good.
Alex English has a sweet jumper. A bit unorthodox, but nonetheless sweet and effective.
Clear the way when he's got a lane like that.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by English. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Big Red. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Count it, good. 11 points for the chosen one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. English the pass to Ali. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
He's got his fingerprints all over this game, excelling in every aspect.
Here's Ali. Nails the baby hook. He's got 8.
Nice delivery. The bounce pass usually tougher to disrupt.
Here's the chosen one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The chosen one's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Boston. Here's Bacon. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's English, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Tries again, and the shot is good.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
Here's the chosen one. Oh,
big time throwdown.
Man!
Bird has such great awareness of the floor. You saw it on that pass.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the chosen one. That was something to see.
Goodness.
What a possession. Ball movement creating a clean look.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bacon. High, arcing shot, and the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Some changes for Boston. Henderson's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Bird. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Dennis Johnson. Boston on D. 7-point differential. Done. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Right from the jump, these teams have been on fire offensively.
It certainly made this an exciting early game. Baskets just keep falling.
And for a guard, the vertical he has is off the charts.
Oh, man, does this guy love taking flight or what? So fun to watch.
And the crowd gets a kick out of seeing someone at his position hammer it home.
No one covering.
Assertive play by Vanderway, taking the shot he can get.
Celtics leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Good on the shot.
They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
Here's the chosen one. Trains the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 30.
You'll get tons of that from Henderson. Has a great feel for where his guys are on the floor.
Dunn passes to Vanderway. Over McHale. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Bacon. 9 points last game. It's hauled in by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't...
Let's go!
He got it to go!
No doubt about it, before the red light came on.
Oh, boy! I can't believe that went in.
Those are pretty much 3 free points. That one had about a 1 in 100 chance.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Here's Dunn. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Dunn's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nuggets. Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
With a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spots.
Dunn with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Big Red passes to Dunn. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Shays. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And here's Brown outside, and again, Boston with the triple.
A shooter of his caliber can never be left that wide open.
Dunn against Brown. Here's Shays, and good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Brown. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, against a much taller player, you've got to be slick and wily. Figure out a way to get your shot off against a bigger guy.
I think it helps if you have a quick release, change of direction, just don't be deliberate.
And the Nuggets making a change here. English is checked in. Randall's checked in for the Celtics. It was not long ago that the slam dunk was banned in high school and college, but Mike, it does seem like we're entering the era of the dunk. You think so?
It certainly looks that way. The league introducing breakaway rims a couple seasons back. An acknowledgement they need to withstand some punishment.
Does that take away, in your opinion, and you love the game in every level, but does too much dunking, is that too much of a good thing?
Kevin, look at who you're asking that question to. Do you ever think I got close to the rim when I was playing? I have no idea what it's like to dunk a basketball. This is the readiness you have to have in the league. You don't get to take your time.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
A little showboating, but you love how it fires up his team.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Big Red. He's got 8, and he makes that one. Big Red's got 10 points in the game.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Again and again, round and round we go. This guy is knocking down those triples.
Beyond the points, he also provides spacing to this offense.
To the inside. And the jam by English.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
Henderson finds Brown. He's too hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Whistle. It's stolen by Randall. Brown with it. He's got 22. Misses the 3. The 3 drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
A solid point guard. This team is in good hands with Henderson.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Spurs.
And winning on the road is easier said than done, but the way they capitalized on offense especially stood out to me.
They knew their game plan going into that one and followed it through to a T. Superb work all around.
It's stolen by Brown. Brown jams it in.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do, going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends. Impressive sequence.
English's shot is good.
It's tough to deny him those mid-range look. English is creative at getting to his spots and uses that high release point to convert.
And that one, good. 29 points for Big Red.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
And so English will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Number 6, Bacon.
Here's Bacon. 5 points in the game. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Tell you what, for a big fella, Issel has really good vision and pretty good ball skills, finding a teammate with a better shot than him and getting it to him on time.
A nice shot by Brown.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
What a feed!
Perfect! Absolutely perfectly timed and placed.
I can't get enough of those.
Here's Mr. Moves, and again it's Boston converting.
Absolutely fearless with that mid-range shot. Surprised he got it up and over him.
That looked like he just knew where he was on the court. Great job to finish the play.
Here's Vandeweghe, and it's good. Assisting on the play was English. Vandeweghe's got 6 points.
Savvy decision by English with the ball, getting it to a guy who has a better chance of scoring.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yes, those dunks always feel great.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Pulls up, high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. English has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, finding looks has not been a problem for English so far. Playing with a ton of confidence on that end of the floor.
And that one's good, Mr. Moves.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
English with it, picked up by Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. Kicks it out to McHale. Here's Mr. Moves. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
McHale is a skilled big man with a high basketball IQ, and this offense is more dynamic when he's creating for others.
Bacon, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Rocking that rack. Well done there.
And rocking us. We felt that dunk way over here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Man, he shook our announcer's table.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
And so it's Boston, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red.
Tell you what, if he keeps knocking down threes like we saw him do in that first half, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
And as long as he remains hot, they're going to keep going to him. Let's see if the defense tries to rush him off that line.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And there's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Tell you what, I certainly wish I could get up like him. Man, oh man.
You did. I saw it with my own eyes. But wouldn't it be great, Clark, to be young again? Huh?
Would be wonderful, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, speak for yourselves.
And he jams it with authority.
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Bacon. Puts it up from 17, and it goes down 2 points. Bacon's got 11 points.
Attacking with intention. He really wanted that shot.
Here's Boston. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Right through the D for the layup. Mr. Moves got 6 here in this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Ali. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. It feels like there's more and more talk, Coach, of a makeover to the draft system every year. Do you think that'll happen?
It's probably only a matter of time. There's something imperfect about flipping a coin for the #1 pick. There's buzz going on about some sort of a lottery system.
And what do you think about that? Would you be in favor of a lottery system?
Don't you think someone will find a way to circumvent whatever they set up? Everybody's always trying to beat the system.
Absolutely. Buries it down low. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Mr. Moves. Garnett with the block. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Mr. Moves. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mr. Moves got 24. Enzo English will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Garnett. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Mr. Moves, and he dunks it down.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Big Red. The shot. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's Mr. Moves. Oh, what a finish!
Oh, yeah.
How about
Oh,
that
yeah.
one?
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Unbelievable explosion. Showed a great burst to the rim, then extended over the tall defender.
Here's Garnett.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
I'm an iconic one for him.
That was unexpected to say the least. What a misguided decision there.
No idea what he was thinking there. And his teammates look just as confused as we are.
Why'd they foul there? Let it go.
Time and score. You have to be aware of both.
Celtics making a switch here. Bird's checked in. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Big Red passes to Bacon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
From ultra short range.
Yeah, you know, Clark, it doesn't get any closer than that, literally.
Nope.
Never a bad idea.
And here's Bird from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Bird's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Denver, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
He's got the speed and length. Vandeweghe rattles the rim.
Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Ali. Jams it in off the great move.
All about the handles on that play to create some space.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Bird. And a slam dunk by Bird.
And Bird is just too good inside, just brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
Bird's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And the rejection by Bird. Garnett's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Pass to Mr. Moves. Randall kicks to Bird. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by the Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Without question, Big Red displaying his skills today.
And they took that just to stop the bleeding. Giving up way too many threes, and they'll try to make an adjustment.
English.
"16 seconds left in the third. Here's Big Red. He's got 16. And off the glass. That one's good. Big Red's got 18 points.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Need to do a better job of closing out.
And here's Bird from the arc. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Right at the buzzer there, finishing the quarter with a big three-point bomb.
Certainly got his team riled up. They loved watching that one fall.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Boston on top, opening up a huge gap. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Shays. Pulls up on the elbow, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Taking full advantage of his height that time to get the shot off over the defense.
And even if you're right on him, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Mr. Moves. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
Here's Shays. And it's Bird with the rebound. And Randall has got the ball here for Boston. Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bird looking it over. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Bird's got 12 points here in the second half. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vandeweghe. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The main thing Vandeweghe brings this team? Scoring. Put up numbers. And those 2 points help the cause.
And the basket is good.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Making the pass to Vandeweghe. Top of the key, English. Here's Issel over Randall. Again, the Nuggets score.
And I love this approach from Issel, going right up with it.
The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Number 33, Penny Denard.
Here's Bacon. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt that he was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Nice, strong finish on that jam.
Yeah, he went with 2 hands for safety. I get it.
He made sure no one was stopping that rack attack.
Issel gets the bucket.
Inside, Issel runs into some resistance, but he forces his way through.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Talk about being opportunistic. How about that aggressive throwdown? Big time slam.
Woo, hammering it down with power.
And where was the defense? I mean, you got to expect that when you're offering such little resistance. Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
And Bird with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 7th assist in the game. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. The shot's good from Bacon. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Bird. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bird's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Pass to Issel. It's hauled in by Brown. Bird outside. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Bird's got 25 points in the game.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Down low, Vandeweghe. And the rejection by Bird. Ball's knocked loose. Henderson attacking. Randall left side. A wide open look for Bird. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Bird. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Celtics.
No question about this one, delivering a decisive victory here.
They were able to execute better and made the most of their chances. Fantastic. Fantastic performance from the whole roster.
You said it. And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Red.
And he was a man on a mission tonight. Fought for his looks every time he touched the ball and was a major force on offense.
Shots good by Vanderway.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
Yeah, saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
Making the pass to Vanderway. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
What confidence from the big man, Vanderway. Just superb at realizing when to take these quick shots.
Randall kicks to Bird. Back to Randall. Floats it up for Henderson. English with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Denard. And no good that time. Randall with some nice deep. From deep three-point land. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Bacon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.